We'll take a look at several stories affecting the majority of us, the workers, next on your Labor Minute. Hello, I'm Mark Harris, and welcome to a new feature here at TLN we like to call Short Takes. 1. In addition to the economy adding nearly 200,000 jobs to the rolls in March, the unemployment rate remained unchanged at 3.8%, and the very lackluster report from February was revised upward from 20 to 33,000 jobs. Hourly earnings rose 3.4%, and that prompted the chief economist, Beth Ann Bovino at S&P Global Ratings, to say that households and workers have pretty strong purchasing power, and they can spend more at the mall. Actually, Beth, no one goes to the mall anymore. We all order from Amazon, who plans to employ robots and drones in the very near future. 2. Moving on, the Department of Labor has proposed to limit claims against big companies for employment law violations by franchises and subcontractors. So this is big and this is important. And this means that if your local mom and pop owned McDonald's, for example, screws you out of pay or treats you with some sort of violation of legal work rules, you can no longer hold the larger McDonald's corporation itself at fault in a court of law. Rather, you and your fellow workers can try to get money from a poorly capitalized small business that can simply decide to declare bankruptcy and leave town, leaving you holding an empty bag of fries. Labor Secretary Alexander Acosta seems to think this is a good idea, but he also thought giving Jeffrey Epstein 13 months of work release for soliciting underage girls for prostitution was a good idea as well. There is a 60-day period now open for public comments, and that's open at the Labor Department, by the way. Number 3, Democrats are now divided. I know, big surprise. Over a wage bill introduced by Representative Terry Sewell of Alabama to create regional wage minimums based on the local cost of living rather than a national $15 an hour minimum wage. Back to Labor Secretary Acosta, he testified on Capitol Hill that he was in favor of cutting his already underfunded department's budget by 10%, his own department. Congress has, in the past 2 years, denied any cuts to the department that is in charge of enforcing labor laws. Number 5, a report by the Bureau of Labor Statistics found that Americans over the age of 55 are losing jobs at the highest rate in the last 4 years. That's not good. And President Trump's budget has proposed to cut pensions, freeze pay, and limit bargaining for all federal workers in his latest budget. That's not good either. But we have some good news, as Google has said it will require its contractors to pay a $15 an hour minimum wage, as well as providing employees with health benefits, sick leave, and paid parental leave. And this coming after more than 900 Google workers signed a letter pressing the company on the way it treats temps, contract employees, and vendors, noting that more than 50% of Google's workforce came under those descriptions. And last and finally, billionaire Ray Dalio, writing in a published paper, has said that he thinks U.S. income inequality is a national emergency, and we agree. I'm Mark Harrison with your Labor Minute. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. See you next week.